Beautiful. That's beautiful. It's minus 16 degrees today. It's a quick walk. You can see all the gaps now in this part. Look at this. Like a snowy paradise. Temporary threshold here. I put some wedges in the door just to keep it. Pretty cold in here. And it's so cold, the thermostat might not even register. If it gets below minus 10, it won't register. Let's see what it says outside. This is saying it's minus 12. Well, the cart said minus 16, so who knows? I usually trust these before I trust the car. I got a good layer of snow on the roof there. It is a beautiful, beautiful day today. Wow. I'm up here in the attic. You can see where the gaps, where the light comes through. That's what needs to get filled. So any of these spaces here that has light, I'm going to fill that. Great thing about this expanding foam is once it dries, you can trim it down nicely with a box cutter. Square. Clamp points. Oh, almost there. That's what I've got so far. Here's what it will eventually look like. I think this second one will actually look nicer, but they're going to be matching, of course. His and hers. So I've been using this file here. I've had this for quite some time. Got it off of Amazon, and it's a really good deal. It's a four-sided file. So it's got a rounded edge coarse, a rounded edge that's fine, and then on the reverse you have a flat coarse and a flat fine. These files are great, and if you take good care of them, they'll last you a long time. Normally what I do is I'll get one of these brushes here. You put this on an edge of a table and you run it through. Even just doing that in the air really cleans it off. You don't want it to get built up because the pitch, whatever's in there, it'll get harder to come out the longer you wait. Sometimes you can go back and forth. I really like this nylon brush side. It doesn't wear away at the file as much. This is an excellent file card. This one's made by Nicholson. Yeah, it's great. You can see the backing. It's nice and sturdy. Kind of a crummy cut, but not to worry. I'll clean it up. I'll get it to look like this side. Yep. After these messages. I'm going to put that in place in a couple days. I got to get long screws to put it in. So now that I've got the two hinges on, the doors working nicely, there's no binding going on, and it's not sagging, and it's perfect. I'm going to put the third hinge in tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it to the door first, and then mark a spot and mount one hole there too and open it and see if there's any binding and make any adjustments. And when there's no binding, I know that it's working. You've got to make sure that these hinges, they play well with the other hinges. No binding, no creaking. Leave this level. I've got the pine on the outside. It's 3 1/4 inches thick. Measure your door spine and see how thick it is. I estimate it's about 125 pounds. These are 6-inch matching, and I'm using 3.5-inch screws. Check out this temperature. That's inside, and I know that it's minus 14 out right now. So before the wind chill, and with the wind chill, I believe it's minus 19. Gonna get to minus 22. Now, what is that in Fahrenheit? 15.3 degrees Fahrenheit. I managed to pick up these today. These are structural screws. These use a Torx 30 bit. These are great. These are what all of the contractors are using pretty much now. They used to use lag bolts. I was even considering using lag bolts, but instead I decided to get these. They are the exact same price. I'm going to use these in any of the holes that I have not used yet, and I will take these out one at a time, and they are just the right size too, which is great. So I'll do that in several spots on all 3 hinges. That's how I center the hole. That's pretty good for sighting it by eye. You don't have to make it complicated. These bits have a lot of gripping power. That's why they're structural screws. You can compress the metal, you can bend the metal, and you have to watch it for just when it's starting to bend. That's when I back off. You know, sometimes people say to me, "You're full of hot air." It's the next day. I did this side yesterday, and it's supposed to get down to minus 28 degrees Celsius tonight. The last time I checked about an hour ago was minus 10, I think, or minus 12. Inside here with my Mr. Buddy heater system, it's a toasty minus 4.6. Yeah, minus 4.6. 4.5, oh, it's going up. I've added a temporary threshold outside the door on the bottom. I've done the back wall, part of the front wall. I also did a spray foam on the top rafters for the blocking. I'm now going to do this side, and then that's it for today. I got to fill in my California corner. Of course, I'm sure in California they don't get weather like this. It's a nice fit there. Glad I measured. A nice, neat fit there. And a good cut. Whoa! Huh. I was thinking about it too. Yep, oh shit. I didn't even load this up. Ah, you knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen. I guess I'll have to finish this tomorrow. Oh, beautiful. Look at this scenery behind me, huh? Amazing. Minus 15, but you know, your body adjusts. I think I'm snotting right now. Thanks for joining me on this incredible and frequently unknown journey as I build the cabin of my dreams on my very own private and secluded 40 acres in the beautiful northern Canadian wilderness. As always, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so that you can be notified when any new videos are released. Until then, the future is unknown, and I'll see you there.